on the green team. Carson Turnquist, Oklahoma commit, out of Paso Robles, California. With two good pitchers. That was a fun way to start our day.
Yes. Carson Turnquist just turned 17 years old earlier this summer. So a young right-hander. Listed at 6'5", 213, and you can see there's a lot of room up top there to keep getting stronger. Also a young man who pitched it last week at the 17U National Championship. Pitching for BPA, 3 innings, no hits, 5 strikeouts. At the 17U Ultimate Baseball Championship, 90-92, 75 curveball, 80 slider, 83 changeup.
Rochester Hills, Michigan resident, Jack Crichton. He is a Michigan commit. That one fired in there, strike one. Dad is Mike Turnquist. Mom is Stevie. Mike and Stevie are his parents. As a matter of fact, for Turnquist, his mom played college softball, Cuesta College. Both parents went to Cuesta College.
Excuse me, Darren, 93 on that second fastball.
Welcome. Nice little spinning breaking ball over the outside corner. Strike three.
Little slurve type breaking ball at 77, 78. Location, location, location. And that's the location, exactly where he wanted it. Just looking at the progression here from Turnquist. We came to the PG Mountain West Select Championship back in late January of this year and was 84-86. So he's been adding velocity, you know, even in the last 6 months. You know, he's a young 2022. And now number 93's here already. That one had a lot of life to it.
He shared some thoughts with us, by the way, right before this outing. So I'm going to share them with you. And a breaking ball elicits a swing and a miss. Here are his thoughts. I mean, literally, just before the outing earlier this morning. He said, my strengths are throwing off-speed pitches for strikes in any count. And I quote, I throw my fastball low in the zone, any part of the plate. Fastball, changeup, curveball, slider. Fastball, inside corner, strike three. So those are the pitches he throws. Those are his words.
He's out there executing absolutely perfectly right now. You know, he's shown that slider right on the outside corner. Beck Milner sticks that one on the inside corner.
'93 again. That one rides up and in to Caden Powell. 0-1 the count. That's the outside corner that time.
I think that was more either a two-seamer or maybe just a firm changeup, or
I think so.
Obviously a different pitch, but he's pretty much dotted his location with every single offering. Going to go inside here, and he does. My goodness. Look at the command there for young Carson Turnquist.
Carson
Three
Turnquist.
easy outs. You see Beck Milner's catcher going out there. Hey, dude, that's great. Yeah, makes catching real easy when you just put up the mitt and the ball appears in it. Get that inside, and she's throwing to both sides of the plate. There's fastball out, glove side. And you see how Milner's setting up that target low, low, low. Did a nice job of plucking that one from the bottom of the zone.
That's an Oklahoma commit, by the way, as we told you, Carson. His travel team is BPA. Jared Sandler does a great job with that program. He was part of the 15U USA Trial Nationals, a great experience. That stuff plays. That stuff plays.
It plays right now, and he mentioned a slider and a curveball. I think that's the slider he's throwing. It certainly has that shape and break to it, but that's about command.
Caden Markham.
We get our second inning of Carson Turnquist, who I'm not sure could have thrown any better in his first inning of work.
I'm not sure if Carson's younger brother Lucas is here. He's 14, or if he's watching on the stream. If he is, hello, Lucas. What a beautiful part of the world Paso Robles, California is. Luke Hill now, Baton Rouge, Louisiana man, and a Tulane commit. Fastball ready for it, tied him up, fought it off, dumps that one into center field. It's a base hit in front of Gavin Turley.
It's a matter of being aggressive and going up swinging and attacking a first pitch fastball. Turnquist put the ball where he wanted it, no question about that, and Hill was ready.
Big Blake Guerin will be playing first the entire game this game. Minnesota native, Iowa commit. Starts a little bit off to the side facing that dugout and then comes set from the stretch. The mechanic's good. And when you have that much length, David, there are times, man, if you rush off, that arm's not catching up. He's got amazing wingspan.
Of course, the key there is even with those long arms and the long extended arm action, whippy arm action, he's repeating the slot, repeating the release so well. And I think that's why you've seen on that little short slider he throws, hitters aren't recognizing it because Turnquist is tunneling it so well. And by the term tunneling it, I mean he's throwing it from the same hand position, the same arm slot as he throws his fastball, and that's an extremely important element in throwing your secondary pitches, that you tunnel it with your fastball, because otherwise you're basically tipping the pitch. If you're coming from a lower slot at all, a different hand angle, you're tipping your pitch to especially advanced level hitters.
Michigander, proud Detroit man, Caleb Sanders, who helped as a freshman. I mean, a freshman, he was helping his team, doing amazing things. The freshman of the year at Detroit Edison, helped him to the playoffs his very first year. Starter on his varsity team a couple of years ago. Caleb in the whole 0-1. Has Caleb caught your eye a little bit?
Yes, I mean, he certainly stands out physically. You know what that body is. This pound for pound?
This is pound for pound.
This is pound for pound. I think that's, it's good having a good nickname. It really marks you and gives you something to remember. I don't know whether playing in that league in Detroit, he's seen this level of pitching much before.
Yes, good call.
But when you look at the body, look at the tools, 6'7" in the 60, 94 arm, such an athletic look.
But that slider will take care of most any kind of hitter. That's a tough pitch.
It's probably not a pitch he's seen very often in his young career. But that's, you just get more and more repetitions. Yes, you did swing, Mr. Sanders. But you get more and more repetitions in this game, and you see it, and you become more comfortable with it.
Beck Milner, his battery mate, working with this talented right-handed pitcher that we have enjoyed seeing. 91 for a strike. Carson Turnquist, Paso Robles High School. Jonathan Thornhill, by the way, is high school coach. Unable to be found. I think that one actually went completely out of play.
I think that hit the front edge of the plate and just got that little bounce. And you don't see that too often. Mr. Milner, we're not going to blame you for that one when it bounces completely over the netting.
Workouts for the man on the mound he shared up at 5:30. Online school. And then after school, I would throw. High school practiced after that. Recovery activities. Sprints the day after with an intense throwing day. Long toss 2 to 3 times a week to build arm strength and stamina.
I think these motivated young players are sort of treating the different pandemic world and much the way that adults who are free to work from home now are doing it, and it's the ability to set their own schedule and do the things they feel they need to do, are motivated to do, the workouts and everything like that, and still get their work done, their school work, their work that pays the bills. So that's a high fly ball off the bat of Nate Voss. But I think just the freedom to do it, and these athletes, these high-level athletes are so motivated. Bradley Hodges, we heard about his workout routine. Carson Turnquist, who just had an outstanding 2 innings on the mound. You hear about, their workout routines and the discipline these 17-year-olds have. There's that slider that's just dotting up. Inside fastball. Beck Milner did not have to work too hard there. He's just hitting spots, and it's hitting spots with quality stuff up to 83. That little slider on the outside corner gets a lot of hitters out at a lot of different levels.
Excited about his future and worth making the trip from California, I hope, as far as he's concerned. Now, so many people seeing that. He's talking about his mom, who was a college athlete, and how much she meant to him and means to him.
Well, Turnquist came in ranked 256 in the country. Yeah, he has his Oklahoma commitment. He can't improve on that. But in terms of putting himself on scouts' radar, in terms of moving himself well up in the perfect game rankings, which a lot of these players, they're living on that. He did both very well.
Son of Mike Turnquist and Stevie Killar was outstanding.
Let's see if Caden Markham can improve on his first inning of work, add to his resume.